Alright, how's it going, nerds? How are we doing? What's going on, y'all? Unable to connect to chat. Please try again. That was at 4:25. Alright, how's everybody doing? How's it going? My nerds. I'm watching a very interesting video that I like. Okay. I'm sorry. They're hype as fuck. Wait. Wow.
Control.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, I know. I have the title, Vaush and Jimmy Dore. There's a reason for that, but I want to play some fucking video games with my cousin. Okay.
B をダッシュ。エリアを2つ制圧した。
Ah, he got me. Fuck, he got me with a thorn. Oh, he's glitchy. No, my connection's good. They're glitchy.
エリア B を失った。
Yeah. Claws of Ahamkara, bro. Claws of Ahamkara. Wow. Wow. Geomag, and he's the top on their board. No, he is. And I guarantee it's Geomag.
エリア C を失った。
Browning needs to get the fuck out of this lobby, though. Is that the guy you saw throw two melees? Browning? Oh. Yeah, no, he's glitchy as fuck. That's a different guy. Because he's glitchy as fuck. Yeah, I know, it's some madness, isn't it? That's a long-range super. I got nobody. I'm dead at sea.
C をダッシュ。エリアを2つ制圧した。エリア A をダッシュ。パワープレイだ。そのまま圧力をかけろ。
Ow.
エリア C を失った。残り5分だ。この調子で戦え。
Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I got him. Wow. Fucking get it. Wow. Not uncommon for Geomags to get a shitload of fucking supers. It only happens if you can kill one person with it pretty much immediately. Ooh, yeah, my connection is a little tenuous.
Area C をダッシュ。エリアアドバンテージだ。エリア B をダッシュ。パワープレイだ。そのまま守り抜け。
Browning, you fucking hacker! Look at that connection. I got that beast of a double down. Did you see it? It put us in the lead. Yay, I have to go do a thing. Hey, I still got a 1.0. So what I'm using here, I want to put that up. I'm using a Stars and Shadows with a Range Masterwork, Counterbalance mod, the I don't remember what this perk is called, but I know it gives me stability. This is accurate as rounds. This is steady rounds or whatever. Outlaw and Sympathetic Arsenal, so it reloads really fast on headshots. So they got a pretty decent reload speed, and it reloads the other weapon that I have. So it'll reload my Bastion if I have ammo sitting in it. Bastion is pretty solid if you can actually fucking hit people with it. I'm using a top 3 Dawn Blade currently, but I'm about to switch over. Where is it?
Control.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with the Geomags afterwards.
ここはお前の縄張りだと思い知らせてやれ。エリアを出しだ。エリア C をダッシュ。エリア A を制圧された。
Okay.
Area C を失った。エリア B を制圧された。パワープレイだ。敵に全エリアを制圧されたぞ。
Of course. Alright.
エリア C をダッシュ。エリア A を制圧。エリアを2つ制圧した。エリア A を失った。
I kind of forgot. I need to put that back on.
C を失った。パワープレイだ。敵に全エリアを制圧されたぞ。
How did he heal so quick? He's using a left-word sniper.
Area C を制圧。
Damn you, Jordo. Hey, I'm trying. Alright. I'm failing, but I'm trying. There we go.
エリア A をダッシュ。エリアアドバンテージを達成した。エリア B をダッシュ。パワープレイだ。そのまま守り抜け。エリア C を失った。
Ow. I'm apparently unable to connect to the chat, so I don't know. Woo! Headed over to A. Oh my god. Frowning, you hack. Nah, Frowning's hacked. Fuck that guy. It's okay. I'm going to protect C. That did not work for me either. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I faced this X9, X9, X9 person before. Oh my god, dude. Why are they all running together? Are they a big... No, they're not a big fire team. They are all literally just mobbing together constantly.
C をダッシュ。エリアを2つ制圧した。敵が最後の一押しに入った。押し返せ。
Wow. Nope. Frowning in this game. He's just a fucking hack god. Do you see this guy? He's been glitchy since last game.
そのまま守り抜け。エリア B を失った。
Browning? No, come on.
エリア A を失った。負けた。もう一度戦え。
Whatever.
粘り強さが鍵だ。
That dude is fucking ass.
鍵はエリアの制圧だ。次は期待してるぞ、ガーディアン。
Alright, so the other loadout that I've got for this, I could be using this. It's also really solid. It's a beautiful pulse. But I've got no time and no composure. See, it's got a range masterwork, but it's got a fairly decent stability. And then I've got the, yeah, it's good. Oh my god, Blue Westland. It's been a very fun day. It was very easy at work. I didn't have to do a whole lot. Didn't really, yeah, I'm just playing some video games right now. We'll get to the Vaush stuff. Because, it's just a little bit of criticism I have over one video that he did. I mean, I have some broader criticisms of him. But I still like his content and think he's a good force. Jimmy Dore, because Jimmy Dore is just a grifting piece of shit, and I like to bring that up quite often. And I am relaxing. This is anytime I vent at this game, it's because I'm relieving my frustration. This thing is super. It is spicy as fuck. And with my microphone settings the way that they are. I wonder if it'll successfully connect me to chat if I go back into here. Can I reload this page? Hey, chat's refreshed. Everything's refreshed. We are good. So how are we doing? The chat is now able to be seen. Because before it was like unable to connect to chat, and now it's like, hey, there's chat.
Control. 制圧して守り抜けガーディアン。
Beep, 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 beep.
エリア C を制圧。エリア A を制圧された。エリア B を制圧。エリアアドバンテージを達成した。 エリア C を失った。
Get back onto my...
エリア A を制圧。エリアを2つ制圧した。
Oh no, that was a shotgun. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I'm getting fucking slaughtered if I peek. Holy shit. I guess I need to be subversive and sneak around them. Go stop him, Welts.
エリア A を失った。
Welts, go get him.
エリア C を制圧。エリアを2つ制圧した。
This game is very interesting and a load of fucking shit. Fuck this game, but I love it so much. It's an abusive, toxic relationship. I didn't remember which one it was, but I still got the damage through enough to get the kill credit. We are ruining them. Big Chungus. This? Give me these. Toss me one of those. Guys, we need to like pump the brakes and not mercy them. Yeah, stay off my zone.
そこまでだ。圧倒的な力の差が見られた。
No.
勝利した。それでいい。お前はエリアを守る壁だ。その鉄の意志で暗黒王も圧倒してやれ。
see what's going on in the lobby. We finally got a lobby. Yeah, so these are broke. Like, super broken. Like, they are dummy broken. Wow. Let's do that. Wait. Gosh, McDamn it. Gosh, McDamn it.
Control.
But I'm more concerned with getting super. I wanna get my super. I wanna get my super. Get my super.
ここはお前の縄張りだと思い知らせてやれ。エリアをダッシュだ。
Gonna cap all the zones that I can.
エリア C を制圧された。エリア A を制圧。エリア B をダッシュ。エリアを2つ制圧した。
Get him. Thank you. Anonymous. We have a moose on our team.
Oh. Area A を制圧。パワープレイだ。このまま守り抜け。
Push him back to C. Oh, he got me with the shotgun in the air. And then he got that guy with the shatter dive. Are you fucking kidding me?
Area C を失った。敵にエリアを2つ制圧された。
Oh my god.
Area B をダッシュ。エリアを2つ制圧した。
Move. Get out of my fucking face.
Area B を失った。敵がエリアアドバンテージだ。エリア C を制圧。エリアアドバンテージを達成した。
Dead man's tail. They're on C. They've got at least 3 on C.
エリア C を失った。
I No, he's not. He's our enemy right now. And he needs to be obliterated as such. He needs to be smashed harder than capitalism.
エリア B をダッシュ。エリアを2つ制圧した。エリア B を失った。敵がエリアアドバンテージだ。
Yeah, I lived long enough to not give them the points. Let's fucking go!
エリア B をダッシュ。エリアアドバンテージだ。
Alright, going to C. Let me come here.
残りあと5分だ。好調なスタートだ。そのまま行け。パワープレイだ。そのまま圧力をかけろ。
Yep. Fuck.
Down だ。そこまでだ。圧倒的な力の差が見られた。戦略がお前を勝利に導いた。
Yes! Did you see that fucking streak at the end? I did it! I did decent! Yeah! Almost a 2.0 in that one. I've been playing like absolute dog shit recently. Not even gonna lie, y'all. Like, seriously. Dying a lot. But I've seen essentially just excellent connection the entire way. This is wonderful. Alright. While we're here, I might as well, because we're just kind of playing and shit, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not good at this game. So I might as well go over this right here. Beep. It's Vaush on the Karen at Victoria's Secret, and I've listened to this before, and there are some issues. There's a small issue I have with it.
Oh God, no, it's you. Now you. Oh my God! Oh my God! Do you see this? Oh my God! I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me.
Destiny's take was that the lady recording and the white lady are both in the wrong and then got mad about some right of way. Okay.
Yeah, well, Destiny has dumb fuck takes, so ignore Destiny.
I don't know.
And now she... Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. This don't even feel real. This do not feel real.
Do it like this.
Oh no, you just want security for me, right? I want security for you now. No, don't cry. No. I want you to call security. Thank you.
The lady with her like falling over stunt in the video is fucking ridiculous. Where the fuck did my...
Yeah, she. I'm scared to even approach her. Why don't she walk away from me? No, I was here. No. We're not doing this. Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away. Go wherever you want to go.
Get fucking ruined, yo.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Get out of there, get out of there. Yeah, that right there, that fainting.
Okay.
That's some fucking fake shit.
I'm sorry. I understand. Yeah, pretty Oscar worthy. Okay, one thing you guys have to understand is that it's true that mental illness is a thing, and it's a thing that happens. However, being mentally ill doesn't mean that you can't, like, attack people and then oversell your mental illness as a way of avoiding responsibility. That's also a thing that people do, okay? You have to understand that. Trust me. If you've ever been in a relationship with an abusive person who has a mental illness, one of the things they'll tend to do is engage in really bad behavior and then avoid responsibility by, like, whether it's a real or a fake mental breakdown, it doesn't really matter, because to an extent, it is something they're doing, knowingly or not, to avoid culpability sometimes.
Wow.
This does seem like mental unwellness, but that doesn't also mean there can't be an element of bad behavior here.
How did 777 just murder
some kind of
people with
personality
melees?
disorder here, yeah. So, like, she attacked... What I'm wondering is, like, what happened before the recording stopped?
Oh God, no, it's you. Now you are, oh my God!
Those are all answered.
Like, what happened before this?
Yeah,
like,
he has questions.
That's kind of what I want to know.
later.
Like, the woman who's recording this didn't just, like, start recording out of nowhere. Something must have instigated... Yeah, and this initial...
Oh God, no, it's you. Now you are, oh my God!
I don't know. This does look fake as... She didn't look like she was crying at the beginning when she ran up to hit the woman. She looked like she was crying after she noticed the camera level on her.
777.
She just looks like concerned here, or like angry or intent.
Oh God, no, it's you.
And they pull back. She like smiles. Her brow furrows. Like, can you believe this?
Now you are, oh my God!
I don't know. It's like
I
it's
didn't know he was
really
using that.
variable. It's
Okay.
hard to tell. People can act in a lot of different ways. I mean, she tried to hit her. Like, that's always bad, right? Watch the rest of the video. She's clearly mentally ill. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. That was a vibe that I got.
Yeah.
Please stop this worthless. All you shut up. Discourse comes from this, okay? If other people are talking about it, that means other people are having bad opinions. By talking about it, we can inject some good opinions.
Holy shit.
All right.
Okay. 777. Okay, the appropriate response here is for that woman to just
wait.
fucking leave. That's it. That's all she needs to do, is literally fucking leave the store. Instead of freaking out like this, instead of screaming and having this mental break out of fucking nowhere.
Better get this lady! You got
Okay, so this is what I mean about, like, some very mixed vibes that I'm getting on this, okay? To alternate between, like, completely apoplectic, like, can't move, just despairing, to chasing someone down to attack them, those are two very different vibes. Also, why is nobody restraining this woman? Like, she's trying to attack the camera woman. At most, I might say that the camera woman is being, like, super insensitive by filming this, but...
And yeah, I mean, I don't think it's super insensitive that woman is in.
Camera woman has the right to defend herself? No, if the camera woman wanted to protect herself at this point, she would just leave. She's not being actively chased. The reason that camera woman continues to film this is respectful. Let's not delude ourselves. It may have initially been as a self-protection thing, but like now, now it's pretty clearly it's pretty clearly for spectacle. Okay, let's not pretend that's not the case.
Getting it in.
They're waiting for security. She doesn't have to wait for security. Quote from the article, Yukenta says everything began, she was scanning the store's offer no underwear, and the woman started browsing items uncomfortably close. Yukenta said she asked her to back up, but that woman instead went to the cash register and told an employee that Yukenta just threatened her. Okay, yeah.
That was very
The white woman has already called the cops. A black person leaving the scene can be a death sentence. Okay. Okay,
Hey.
hold on. Let's back up
Yeah,
a
you did
second,
good.
okay? And let's all take a chill pill for a second. I think the reason
What the
why
hell is
this is
that?
being recorded here is for spectacle, okay? Can we, like, please turn the woke down, like, a couple of... It got posted in 5 parts on YouTube, and the woman's made, like, 100K off GoFundMe from this, okay? Let's not, like... Okay, just chill for a second, okay?
I don't.
There might be an element of self-protection here, but let's not pretend that spectacle isn't, like, the big...
She's lying on the phone. Don't tell me what to do. She said I threatened her. Well, I just came to get a... Hey, assalamu alaikum. You here? Get the cops here. This how black people be dying. You see this? See what these people do? They call in a panic and tell police that you doing something to them when you
What the
clearly saw her
fuck?
chase me around
Okay.
the store.
So, are they waiting for security, or are they waiting for the police?
I'm just trying.
You
There
see,
we go.
just try- That's how they be
I was
getting
just
us
trying to
killed.
inspect
see
you, and it
this?
wouldn't let me fucking
You
do
trying
it.
to hurt me.
I don't know what happened. Yeah.
You see this?
What the...
She's putting this for the world to see. I don't want her posting anything on my
Pretty fucking sweet.
Get that phone down!
Accident.
God.
Now, she's referring to us there, guys. Security acts oblivious.
Security?
What can I do for you?
This lady tried to attack me. She chased me around the store, everything. I was over here looking at the. You can ask the workers. I was over here looking at the sale
Wait, did
items.
security seriously not arrive until now? The videos together have been over 10 minutes. There was security everywhere in malls. They seriously couldn't bring anyone here closer? Jesus.
She came back and she put a wait. She came back and she put an item back in front of me. So
Okay.
after she put the item back in front of me,
Vaush, are you surprised by the racism? Yeah, we get it. The camera woman is black and the other lady is white. I know. I see it. Thank you. I see it. Thank you.
Yeah, and his whole thing here, I don't know, something about the way he approaches this one I'm not entirely appreciative of. I mean, once he finds out the cops have been called and stuff, he's like, yeah, okay, well, maybe she should have recorded for her safety and all that. And then he's like, well, they're not going to watch the video. So, I mean, he kind of contradicts himself a little bit in there. I don't know.
Oh my God. Please, I know. Please.
she begins skimming through the calls like right in my face. I said, "Excuse me." Then she just completely went over to them, asked them to call security, went off. She dropped on the floor. She screamed. She chased me. As a matter of fact, where is she?
Well, I don't know exactly right now who you're referring to.
Here we go.
Is everything okay? Is like
No, I feel in danger. No, everything's not okay. Ask them. She chased me. Excuse me, ma'am. You the manager, right? Could you come over here and tell him what this lady did? She chased me around the.
This all feels so strange.
So I was attacked in the mall, almost attacked in the
Here we
mall.
go.
The manager,
This is
had
what I
to
wanna
run
see.
behind her. I chased him around. He telling me he can escort me to my car, but she's not. She doesn't have to leave the mall. I'm not finished shopping. I have 2 other stores to go to.
I don't work for the mall. I can't order her out of the
Yeah, but you work for Milburn. I was just almost assaulted in this mall.
I can't. No security can ask. What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that, but
For some reason,
if the shoe was on the other foot, and I would have tried to attack her wife, you would have me escorted out this mall.
That is true.
That's just how I feel.
That's
This
probably
woman-
true.
Mind you, the manager done told him. The manager told me he chased. Huh?
I wish you didn't feel that way.
I do feel that way. I do feel that way. I was just almost attacked and assaulted, and you telling me 3 times, and he can't get out. You hear this?
If you have any concerns,
Well, I'm going to this lady. This the lady they won't kick out the mall. I'm a dog. I want to see if she acts.
They're headed to B, they're headed to B. They're at
The
C.
cop can't escort the woman out, lol. That's true.
Or no, A. They're
Unless
at A.
the
Never mind.
establishment tries to get her thrown out and she refuses and the establishment has the police do it, that is true. The cops can't like move you from place to place. They'll arrest you if they can arrest you, but yeah.
So he's telling me that, first of all, the manager.
What? He wasn't
already
even
said she
looking
tried
at
to
me.
attack me. I want her to leave the mall.
So at this point, I think the recording is totally justified. If you've gotten to the point where police are, I guess it really depends on like the original threat levels, right? So if it's like a lady freaks out but you just stay and record, that feels spectacle. But then if you continue to record because the police get involved, that's legitimate because there's possibility of a court case in the future. I just like, what are the police here to do exactly?
I don't understand why she can't be escorted out the mall. She tried to attack me twice.
That
She
is
should
an
be escorted out the
escortable offense.
mall. Okay.
I like the drip on the older cop,
got
by
two
the way. The
frozen.
front backpack or whatever he looks like, whatever it looks like, you know. It's on video. Just show them. Police aren't gonna watch like 10, 15 minutes of a phone video to like, oh yeah, we should kick this person out. Like that's not what they do.
See this? And she's crying and they just being all sympathetic to her tears. I don't care about her white tears. She needs to be escorted out the mall. She chased me around the store and tried to attack me twice.
I wonder about this.
Don't worry, I didn't get you in there.
Wait,
No.
does anyone know what mall this is? I know all malls look the same, but this looks an awful lot like the
Did
Beverly
you
Center.
fucking see that? That was sick. All
She
right.
should be escorted out the mall. She
Fuck
tried to
y'all.
attack me twice. You doing that because she white and she crying.
Man, I just gotta say, by the way, I don't know
Oh,
what good it
fucking
does to
God
like,
damn it.
constantly racialize this in every element
God
of this.
damn it.
Obviously, race plays an element, but like I don't know if that accomplishes anything beyond like stigmatizing the discourse and like heightening everything. Like I know that like implicit bias and like police bias and like the way white people will like weaponize their tears. Like I know, I'm aware. I've said all that on my stream before. But like
What?
in the moment, I don't know what being like this white, like these white tears. Like if I was black,
Shut the
etc. I
fuck
don't know
up.
what that accomplishes necessarily.
Did you see
I can't
that?
blame her for being mad though.
I am nowhere near her. I don't have to move. I'm not breaking any laws. Now you get so aggressive with me. Get aggressive like that with her. Look at this. See this?
Oh, God.
Was she freaking out like that when she wasn't on camera? She just yelled pretty loud.
I
I
am
think that we would have
fucking
heard
garbage
her
right
freak
now.
out like that if she wasn't. Like, even when the camera was on the cop while he was inside the Victoria's Secret, we probably would have heard her if she was like that. But now the camera's on her, she's acting like that.
This lady chased me around the Victoria.
Isn't the one recording technically instigating now? No. Now that the cops are involved, no. This is very, very necessary stuff.
That was supposed to go a little
Victoria's
further.
Secret store. Literally. Chased. And the manager told them that she chased me. And they don't want to do anything but listen to her crying. Look at this. Mind you, she crying. She chased me around the store. I should be crying.
Can't do a
I got
goddamn
chased.
thing. I suck. Awful.
My what?
The initial video that you took.
Yeah, I sure can. Can
email
and
that
can I have the email
Cool.
and the case number, please, for today?
Hey,
Just
hey,
straight-
she
just
knows.
Because of your partner's smugness. Yeah, the way your partner looked back at me like, I don't have time for
What
that.
the fuck?
She's wearing a long sleeve tie-dye shirt, black skin. She has a flower on her left wrist of the impression of overdose complications.
She said her rights were violated.
Scotch Lane 325. Rolling Hill Road.
Alright, so if you would,
Yesterday.
that's when you're working on it. If you send the initial video, that you know.
Okay, can I have the case number for today?
Like largely for clout and the spectacle, and I highly disagree. I think that she was actually worried. So,
Okay, one more. There's one last one.
So I see everyone asking me for an update. I am
my
at the
God.
police station. I have the police report, which is somewhat true, but really, really long. I'm happy I did record because even the officer stated that I only showed him the video of her laying on the floor. When I showed him
Is this docs? Why would you post? Okay, hold on. I'll just play the audio.
everything. Oh, and guys, I have her name now. Gotcha.
okay.
Oh, excuse my name.
Okay, I'm just gonna say
Yeah, that
stuff
is
like this
docs.
really doesn't
You
help the
shouldn't do
case
that.
of this woman being like coming off like a vindictive, who's just doing it to for like spectacle. You know that does make like optically like it does make it seem a lot more spike driven. You can be vindictive when someone attacks you in public and ruins your day. I'll give
No.
my final thoughts when we're done with this. Let's just
No,
play
you
the audio.
can't. No, I don't think so.
Really, really long. You see this? And mind you, they took her statement first because, of course, she called the police. And she completely lied. She trying to say I started videotaping her, causing her to have a panic attack. At which time she followed me to try to get me to stop recording.
That
See this?
I mean, that kind of happened. There was just stuff before that, right?
Yes.
So I'm
Can
following.
we please take the debate bro mindset out of real life? Not everything is about optics. It's not about optics, dude. It's about the presentation of your behavior and the outcomes of what you do. What do you
Yeah, that is kind of true, but you know what that is? That's optics. That's literally what, like, your presentation and the way that people perceive how you're presenting things in a manner to make it more amicable to yourself, or in some cases against yourself. That's good or bad optics is a presentation. Like, come on, Vaush. You know this. You talk about optics a lot. Say, like, yeah, I'm broke, Joe. I get it.
What do you mean? Jesus. That's not I'm not debate broing this by giving my opinions on it. I don't know. Then everything's
No.
optics.
Now, yeah, no, the person who's saying, can you get the debate? I mean, it's not a debate bro thing for optics. Like, literally everyone, politicians engage in optics, you engage in optics on a daily basis. Like, oh, shit. That's what I did, is I gave you fire team lead. And didn't realize it, and then I left. That makes sense. I didn't realize. I was trying to inspect you and it wouldn't let me. And then one of the things I did, I guess, was that.
Then everything's optics. I don't know. That's not a debate bro thing.
On the complaint against the two
not.
officers that responded. I didn't feel protected. I'm also filing a complaint against, what do you call it, the mall security.
Yeah, they
Victoria's Secret, it's like, you know, in my opinion, like,
The mall. So to me, the mall security might actually be the worst actors here. Because like malls. So this is what should have happened. Okay, Victoria's Secret calls security. Security comes in, asks the woman to leave. She says no, of course. Then mall security calls the police because the police are acting on the authority of the mall. They say either you leave the building or you get arrested, and then one of those two things happens. If it was being if the mall had given the police the authorization, hey, kick her out, then the police could have escorted her out. but security didn't do that for some reason. I don't know why. Like, that was such an obvious case of needing to kick someone out, especially if the lady who's recording these videos is right and the Victoria's Secret manager did tell them that. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't. Vaush, haven't you made the, quote, blaming the behavior of black people in the riots is irrelevant, end quote, you're defending riots video before? Do you really think a historic civil rights movement and the riots and protests that followed is comparable to one lady filming another lady in a mall? Come on. These are very different scales. Please. These are so different in concept and in kind. Here, let's just finish this so I can give my thing. Okay, hold on.
What do we expect them to do? Like, grab this woman and, you know, the manager even sent somebody
To the chatter who said that, I think you were acting in good faith and I love you and I'm sorry.
to walk down to get security because they were taking too long. So I don't really have any issues with them. Not as of yet. Now, if they give us problems getting the video and all that, then we'll talk about some, you know, that'll be another story. But yeah, I'm gonna read this in its entirety.
Not with a video length this short.
Listen to this. I
love you,
spoke with
Wolfie.
Miss Crazy Lady and advised her that I spoke to the store employee and that they corresponded that what Miss Ukenta said had it.
She's gonna say
what
the
Miss
docs,
Ukenta
whatever.
had said happened. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Then Miss Blank seemed to acknowledge that she was wrong, saying she was concerned about losing her job and apartment if the video posted.
Not dox, it's public record. I think it's doxing, okay? So you have the details of a police report being made public by somebody recording the papers given and then posting it in a video. That's doxing, yeah. It's not like address or whatever, but it's still doxing. Yeah.
It online. Do you see this? And that she was having a panic attack about the videotaping. I advised her that Miss Ukenta has a right to videotape. I asked her several times if she was all right and if she needed an ambulance, and she declined repeatedly. She kept expressing her concern about her job and apartment. She finally stated that she was going home, and I asked if she would be okay to drive, and she says she was. At this time, Miss left the mall voluntarily with mall security. They got his full name there. Escorting her. I then walked over to Miss Ukenta and again advised her of the procedure for signing a complaint with the court and asked her to email. He didn't.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a narcissism coming out of him there, but that's kind of standard. It's way less than other people.
Explain that to me. He didn't tell me how to file no complaint. I have that on video too. That's terrible. He didn't explain to me how to file a complaint. I gotta look at the. I don't remember that. But in case I'm wrong, I'm gonna look at that video again because I remember having to really ask him like 3 times just to get the case number. So I wanted it with the report, and she said she would completely utterly dismissed the me and gave 2, you know what, about what was happening to me. And you can even see, look at all this concern for this lady. Nobody asked me, was I all right? Did I need medical attention? You know, for all they know, I can have anxiety too. And this woman.
Finish the saga.
You won't be investigating the report. But you asking me why I'm complaining on your officers, and I'm telling you I can show you a video, and you're telling me you don't want to see the video.
I don't want to hear from your mouth. What is it?
Get out of here.
All right, so I was in the mall. Basically, they didn't protect me. They didn't try to make from the woman that attacked me and chased me around the store. They didn't ask her to leave or anything.
Oh no.
They said they weren't able to.
I got absolutely fucking
They weren't able to ask her to
wrecked.
leave the mall. I've never heard of such a thing. If I was chasing her around the store, I'm sure I would have been asked to leave the mall and or arrested.
That's probably true.
And I showed him the video.
Why do you believe that?
What you mean why I believe that? Because
That's how that works.
okay, I really don't want to play this game
Wow.
again today. You know, this happened to me Saturday. I'm very emotional about it.
Do you see this guy's
I'm asking
name?
you, I want to file a complaint against your 2 officers. You said
Saddam
I can do that with
Hussein
you, right? 'Cause
perfected.
That's what this is getting nowhere.
You'll say that's probably true, Vaush, but it's not about race. I'm going to Roblox myself. Everything in society for a black person is influenced by their race, okay? But that doesn't always mean it's productive to invoke it. Notice how she said there's a double standard here, and when he called her out in it and asked her how that was the case, she didn't want to defend it. That just makes her look optically weak. That's the only thing I'm saying. If you're going to say, I'm black, so if it was me, it probably would have gone different, and the guy's like, well, how? And you don't want to defend that, all it makes it seem like is you're, like, trying to appeal to, like, the victim mentality without actually being able to defend it. That's all I'm saying, okay? It also turns this into, like, like,
you fucking loser.
racial discourse. I don't know. It would be different, though. It's not about whether it would be different, though. It's... Oh... Hold on.
Internal affairs.
Oh my fucking god, somebody stop this guy.
I'm gonna pass it on to the internal affairs unit.
Holy
They'll
shit,
do the
dude.
investigation, okay?
Not everyone is adept at arguing. I'm not saying she's... I'm just...
Let's see, I'm gonna need a lawyer.
Yeah,
Anybody
okay.
that can help me with a good lawyer reference or point me in the
Chat
direct.
is
Like,
Last
being dumb
one.
as
Okay,
fuck, so
I
I'll
think.
give him
No,
that.
not the last one. Okay.
so I'm taking you guys' advice, and I just started a GoFund. I'm gonna put the link in the bottom of this video. So I'm asking everyone. Happened to I watch the videos. You know when you're in action and your adrenaline pump. I have a mechanism. I laugh before I cry. I felt like an Nigger.
Whoa! Hold on. Yeah, we're on Twitch. I don't know.
Guys saw happen. And I'm just in shock. I'm not getting any sleep. It's just like, I can't believe.
Can you spell it on Twitch? She's black. I'm sure it's fine.
Listen to me. You know, I try to be the best person I can be. I try to be an even better Muslim. And I just didn't let somebody else post them. Like they
Okay,
in my story.
last one?
You know what's so sad? I have all different types of
No!
outlets reaching out to me. TikTok banned my video.
God damn you,
Even
game.
to tell my story. Especially after I went to the police station and things that made it like super real. But I just don't understand how.
Is this clout chasing? Nah, she's blogging. These are just these are literally just like blog videos that blew up. This isn't like clout chase. She's not trying to like make it big as a
Okay, so she
YouTuber, you know.
clarified.
She's just
Me as a law-abiding citizen, black and African, catered to, even in the police report, like racism, like other parts of the South may experience. Or even like I
How the
experienced when I
fuck
was
did
in
people
India,
vote
so
not?
threatening her, and this could have went completely and.
okay.
Hey guys, I've definitely been looking through the comments.
What
and I
the
took
hell? Oh,
a lot of you guys' advice
216,
and
which means he
started
literally
Twitter.
doesn't do anything
It's
but
Mama
play this
Africa.
fucking game.
275.
He shits in his own
and my
pants
sweetness
so that
right
he
there.
has
Ain't
more
nothing else
time
to do.
to play this
Okay,
fucking
we've
game.
learned a lot today. What are my thoughts? I'm sure you all care
Oh my god.
very, very much about my thoughts on this. I mean, you watch me live stream, so there's that at least. Okay. With the Karen,
How?
it's really
I hate him
difficult
with all
to
of
determine
that!
the sincerity
How the
with which
fuck?
she's engaging in her behavior, but from the perspective of the black woman, I don't know if it makes a difference. If you're just shopping and somebody like freaks out, gets in your face, tries to hit you, panics when you record them, and moreover, you're a black woman, and there's already like
Wow.
you know there's a broader context of like the imposed victimization of white people being used as a weapon against you. I think that you have every right to record that.
Please
There
kill
were some
Al.
things that the recording
Yeah.
woman did that came off like they were exacerbating the situation, like jeering and like laughing at her. She said she laughs before she cries. There are people who are like that. The jeering stuff was like escalation, but again, like she's a civilian. Like she's not like an officer like screaming insults from behind a riot shield. Like, there's not a standard of professionalism she's expected to be held to. She was in a really weird situation, and some crazy was freaking out. Like, she's like, okay, so I'm willing to give a ton of leeway when it comes... Like, if a person freaked out at me in public and, like, screamed when I pulled my video out of them, I would probably also make fun of them. I'm not above that, you know? So, like, I'm willing to give some leeway on that. All of that
there's
being
so many of you on
said,
it.
I'm like 99.9% sure that white lady was mentally unwell. There's not really a way of knowing whether this was motivated by some kind of deliberate racial animus. It's possible this could have been like instigated by anyone. It honestly just seems really
Oh my
unfortunate. I
fucking
think that
God.
woman just deserves like medical health care. Like
No,
mental healthcare,
how?
sorry. I think that's the only thing I can really think. Yeah. Like to the whether or not she faked it, I don't really know. It's not really possible to know. Some parts of it looked super faked, but like when I think of where I want that woman, I don't think in jail. I think like again, I want to be clear though. Even if it was like no faking, 100% sincere, that doesn't mean that it's not bad. People are still responsible for how they act during mental health, you know, during like mental health crises. So, you know, abuse or excuse. No, I'm not saying it's an excuse of her behavior. I'm saying the opposite. It's not an excuse. And I'm saying that, yeah. So it's kind of hard to tell intent-wise there. Take on the police report. The police just write down what they're told, and the Karen was the person who phoned in the police, so she gets first billing on the police report, you know? It's as simple as that. There's not really any evidence of racism present at all here, just kind of the looming specter, you know? That if the roles were reversed, it was very likely that security and police would have acted differently. So I think focusing on the assumption of overt racism is probably not super productive. We should probably think of this more along a mental health line. That seems like it's more defensible, more provable. I don't know what the specifics of this court case are, but I don't think there's any way the black woman loses it.
We made the
because
comeback.
like everything
we still
was
got
recorded.
The 4
A lot of the
skip, but I
recording
think
felt
we
like
get
it was
that.
a product of spectacle, but it also might end up being like useful and necessary. So I don't know. Also, if I was in a situation like that, would I not record out of spectacle? I don't know. It seems like the only thing you could really attack the black recording woman for is, like, maybe at times it seemed like she was being insensitive in the face of a mental health crisis, but that's a mental health crisis that can be dangerous to the woman who's recording because of either direct physical attacks or through subsequent legal action.
So that's essentially his take. And I did interrupt a few times just to go over it. I do not agree in some aspects of the way he was talking about it. Like some of the rhetoric he used while he was talking about it didn't seem quite right when he was saying that she seems like she was doing it for the spectacle and whatnot. That one seemed a bit bad because I did not get that impression in the slightest. I thought she was recording because I mean she stopped recording at a point and then started re-recording. What do you want her to do? Like, alright, food. Yeah, I'm gonna... Give me just a moment, y'all. We will be back.
Oh, there he is. Oh no, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare. Oh no, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare. Oh no, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare. Oh no, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare.
I always respect people who enter into the arena. You're gonna do anything you can to avoid the debate. Come on, man. No idea that you were taking your show off early last time. I had no idea this was going to happen. Oh no, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare. 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 I always respect people who enter into the arena.
Seems that Steven Crowder has gotten some cold feet, so I don't think he's coming.
Why is that?
I would love to ask him myself. He's not even answering anymore.
Oh no, Sam Cedar, what a fucking nightmare. 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 I had no idea this was going to happen. I thought Ethan was a stand-up guy.
Alright, everybody. I need to go get food because I am hungry. I know that y'all are probably waiting and everything for me to do stuff, but I gotta go get food. I can leave the stream running. Y'all can tune in like 10-15 minutes, but I'm hungry. So, give me a moment. I'm sorry, I know. Y'all are gonna be mad, but it's a thing. So, I will be back. Here in a little bit. Let me go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna leave it on this one, and y'all can hear some fire beats. Oh my god. It took for fucking ever for the place to do anything with food. So, hooray. I was jokingly being a Karen in the drive-thru, like, or rather, sitting off to the side while I waited for them to actually make our food, because they asked us to pull off over towards the thing so that they're running their timer. So, pro tip: when you go and you get food anywhere, if you're taking it back home and you have cheese at home, get it without cheese. If it costs less to get it without cheese. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the Vaush portion of this. I enjoy Vaush's content. I've watched pretty much all he does. I know a lot of the misrepresentations that go on online about him. I know where he has some legitimate flaws. Sometimes he's over aggressive with his chat. Sometimes he doesn't interpret what they're saying in the best of faith. Not necessarily in bad faith, but I think it's a misunderstanding. And he lashes out at him when he, being performatively angry. The edginess that he would show was a bit of a problem. It's what drew me in, but now that I'm more left, I sometimes feel he could tone it down, but I recognize the efficacy that is shown by it. But the narcissism is the big one. And I want to be clear. I'm not saying that Vaush is like a huge narcissist, but he has some narcissistic tendencies that really shine through when somebody criticizes him. Again, big fan. But it's that big initial defensiveness that I know people criticize him for sometimes. And I think that's the one thing that if he worked on not being as defensive outright, or initially and up front, having that really bad reaction, then I think that would help him a little bit more. Like, he talks to book smarts and has improved rhetoric since then. And the way that he engages with criticism. But still, some of that shines through. I think this is clickbait.
No. Okay, we're getting off track.
Yeah.
Sure can't play that music. Speaking of Cowboy, what is this from again? Is this song old enough that it's off copyright? It's probably still on copyright. Horseshoe theory is real. Well, maybe.
In some ways, but tankies aren't leftists. That's the deal. Tankies are dummies. Let's see. Why won't Destiny post the Demon Mama debate?
But
wait, so am I not allowed to use anything that questions the sanity of somebody if they happen to be
guess what? There's
trans?
like a ton of ways that you could do that if you really wanted to. First of all, I don't really know how valuable it is to question the sanity of somebody on Twitter.com, especially when you yourself, especially when you yourself regularly, clearly lose your shit on Twitter and definitely, like visibly have an anger problem, have a criticism.
I think a lot of the people that spend all their time online on Twitter,
like you, you mean like crazy. You spend.
I get paid for it. It's my fucking job.
Yeah, so guess what? So does Cyberwitch Lexi.
Write down points you're giving, and you're like firing off like 20 fucking things, and I don't even have a chance to respond to one of them.
Yeah, okay? You wanted to debate me, and you're like breaking under the heat, buddy.
I'm not breaking under the heat.
I mean,
it
looks like you
are.
Be
a little bit.
Okay.
So do you think that this response versus the chat, "Hey buddy, want to come chat about it"? Do you think the "Hey buddy" is a reference to me, or do you think a lot of people just say "Hey buddy" too?
What? I mean, wait, are you for real? Like, do you literally think that "Hey buddy" you invented the term "Hey buddy"?
Okay.
Like, are you gonna like copyright? Is this like copywriting the Happy Birthday song or something like that? Are you gonna copyright that next, Destiny? I actually came on here expecting like one of the toughest debates of my life, and this is actually hilarious. You're just pivoting. That's all you're doing every single time. I mean, for the inventor of the concept of debating and the concept of using the word "Hey buddy." I'm a little underwhelmed. Conversation because you look bad. Wait.
Fucking true. Nail his ass.
Wait, don't even try. Come on.
If you're gonna be like this delusional about these things, it's like not even.
Hold on a minute,
now.
Destiny. You're literally not letting me respond, and you're trying to say you're bored when you're clearly engaged in the conversation. This is cope, and here's that egotism. It's got to be you. It was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Destiny. I'm so sorry that
a second generation.
Yeah, second generation yourself, the better version, the improved version, Destiny 3.0. Yeah, we're here to take you. You know, you've fallen off of the mountain, and the Neo Destinies are taking over. Shame. Sucks to be outdone by a newer model, doesn't it?
So it's interesting because earlier you attacked me because you said that mental illness is oftentimes something that people use to attack trans people in order to call them into question their sanity just because they're trans, and then you just used the word performative against me, which is something that's often said towards streamers to imply that they don't actually believe the things they're talking about.
Are you
but
literally
now you're saying that when you use performative?
Wow, Destiny.
Streamer phobia.
Streamer
phobia. Destiny, come on, this is pathetic.
Let's talk about this point exactly, because you keep, and I said you bring it up after correcting you on it again.
Okay. What is this thing?
So, you said you've openly admitted multiple times that this is what you intend to do. That I intend to bully people off of Twitter.
Yes.
So, if my intention, like not as a side effect or a byproduct of what I do, my intention was to bully people off of Twitter. You admit that I could be far more effective at doing that, right?
Oh, I do agree. You could be, yes.
I could coordinate harassment campaigns and shit off of alternate accounts. I could do crazy shit.
Yeah, but that's not, like, incompetence isn't a defense.
Get fucking wrecked, Destiny. Holy shit.
You're doing the smile thing that Vaush does?
Wait, smiling? Destiny invented smiling too? So wait, what are we at now that you invented? You've invented the smiling, you've invented okay buddy, you invented debate.
Now that I'm looking for the mannerisms, it's like
fucking Socrates Steve inventing philosophy and thinking and talking.
Keep going.
Oh, you're using that language thing? Oh my god, that's my thing. I invented the language. I use language to communicate. Oh my god.
Should go back when. Wait, no, hold on. I have to leave soon, so I don't have time for you to like ramble on your
wait. I just came onto your fucking show. I just watched you.
Great, I know,
I just watched you sleep on cam while you watch my content. You gotta let me talk.
I'm just telling. I didn't sleep on camera. You came onto my show and you cried for 3 hours about me bullying people on Twitter, and you're gonna pretend that I'm the
Dude,
mad
you're
one.
still mad about that? Wait, you know that
No one-
everyone thinks you got blown out on that, right?
You know that
like
when you
everyone
keep
who's
saying you're
not
mad
like, sucking
over and
your dick
over and over
constantly-
again. What? What?
Are you alright?
Okay, so
Yeah, but secondly,
this conversation.
holy fuck.
The entire
You didn't
time.
even give me a chance.
The
I
entire
didn't even get
time.
to say hi, Destiny. You've been
I don't want to say hi to you.
screaming for
You're
the
a
last
fucking
5
loser.
minutes.
I don't want to say hi to you. I'm not calling you to say hi to you, okay? I'm just calling
You're
you.
so mad, dude. That you even talking about? I'm actually
admitted
so
that in the
confused.
second argument.
Wait,
does
Destiny,
anybody else
Destiny,
have another thing
you've just
that they
fired,
weren't
like,
willing
wait,
to admit
you're
in the
literally
conversation?
not even letting me respond to a
Well,
half
'cause-
second.
well, 'cause
Are you
nothing he's saying
scared
has
of me,
any
Destiny?
value. I'm just here to see if
Destiny,
you'll actually like
are you
acknowledge a lot of the dumb
scared
shit that you
of
said.
Demon Mama? Is that what's going on here? Because I haven't been able to speak for half a fucking second.
I'm happy that you walked back every
Hold on a
single
second.
argument that you gave. You're a
Literally did
worthless
not even do.
piece of
Wait,
shit.
is this
Have a
some kind of
wonderful-
like? What is this? Oh, he canceled the call. What a loser!
You're literally the central committee to like Vaush's son. Okay, I'm sorry,
Yeah, definitely, bro. Keep coping. You ever? Hey, by the way, are you ever gonna post? Hey, you ever gonna post our debate?
The reason why I get voted out.
You ever gonna post our debate, Destiny?
Ah, fuck. I forgot. I can't post to Twitter. That shit was gorgeous. Alright, let's check out this.
Recently,
Destiny was
Marxist
mad. He
Leninist,
was so
or
fucking
just
mad.
Leninist, it's not really clear anymore, YouTuber Hakeem uploaded a video entitled, "Why is North Korea So Weird?", where he responds to many common points and objections raised against the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, most of which constitute behaviors or cultural tendencies that Westerners find bizarre. Many of the justifications that Hakeem attempts to provide North Korea for its actions reduce to the threat of American imperialism. That is, North Korea's actions are contextualized within the scope of self-defense and ensuring its own survival. To anyone who is acquainted with North Korea and both its history and its foreign policy objectives, the stance we should have regarding it is quite clear. North Korea constitutes an immediate danger to not only South Korea, but also Japan and many other nations in the immediate vicinity that it perceives to be extensions of the American imperialist wing. This is not a question of being in favor of or
They do actively posture threateningly towards a bunch of other countries, especially the U.S. Anybody they perceive to be allied with the U.S., they consider a like vassal state of said U.S. So they're very much aggressive towards any of that.
or against socialism or the rights of sovereign nations. We are discussing a nation-state that is armed with nuclear weapons, has repeatedly threatened to use those nuclear weapons, consistently engages in human rights abuses and gross violations of human rights, and can't even hide behind being a helpless victim of military action by the neoliberal world, since ultimately, North Korea was responsible for initiating the Korean War through a surprise invasion of South Korea. Since that time, they have repeatedly stated their intent to unify the Korean peninsula through military force. Now, this isn't to say North Korea is some evil state that has no ground to stand on. It is true that, since the time of the Korean War, the Western world, particularly the United States, has repeatedly harassed North Korea and strangled it with sanctions. It is also true that in recent years, North Korea has made some strides towards international cooperation.
Yeah. Strong men actually liked Trump because he was very easy to manipulate and be on his good side, where he would do favors for you or overlook, just overlook shit. So he got to make many big steps out of the shadows and into more of a popular position on the global stage, thanks to Trump, which could help North Korea. I'm not gonna lie, they could.
Best evidenced by their summits with President Donald Trump and President of South Korea Moon Jae-in. However, the outcomes of these summits have been effectively meaningless. In the last 2 years, North Korea has simply returned to its modus operandi: threatening war or nuclear strikes against the imperialist world, which results in some sort of food aid deal being struck, which subsequently results in North Korea calming down for a while until it inevitably returns to making threats, so on and so forth. And all of this is ignoring the mountains of evidence both from the international community and from defectors that implicate the Kim regime in abhorrent abuses of human rights, the use of concentration camps, executions of political dissidents, forced labor, etc. The reality, of course, is that North Korea constitutes less of a socialist state and more of a brutal totalitarian monarchy. It even has a dynastic line of rulers, from Kim Il-sung to Kim Jong-il, and now Kim Jong-un. So then, what does Hakim have to say about North Korea that could possibly exonerate it?
What about defectors? I plan on making a longer video on this eventually, but yes, what about them? Don't their testimonies account for something? Well, yeah, to an extent. It would be wrong to claim everything every single defector said ever is wrong, but it's equally wrong to not mention how they all have a monetary incentive to make up as much as they can, as gruesomely as they can. Again, we live in the world of the dollar. Advertisers want things that get clicks. Defectors usually are enticed to come to South Korea.
Hakim first casts doubt on the truths revealed by North Korean defectors to the rest of the world. This alone is enough to be suspicious of his motivations and his honesty with respect to his overall opinion of North Korea. Reducing the claims made by North Korean defectors to, well, they make up shit for ad money, not only immediately creates an unfalsifiable hypothesis, since anything said about any non-US state ever could be similarly tossed aside in virtue of the fact that media outlets make money, I guess. It also is somewhat distasteful, considering the peril that defectors paint in their testimonies and the obvious pain and suffering they endured at the hands of the regime. It would be akin to somebody speaking out against the US prison system and having their story picked up by major media outlets, only for somebody to cast doubt on their testimony by appealing to the fact that, yes, media outlets in the US and Europe generally use ad revenue. A logical consequence of this is that the only truly acceptable testimonies that could be provided are ones that are given with no monetary exchange occurring, despite the fact that North Korean defectors are very often poor and have no means by which to start a new life upon their departure from North Korea.
Okay, so as I'm listening to this, and I'm reading these comments, I'm hearing a bunch of people who don't actually know what the fuck they're talking about, because I'm hearing their complaints addressed in here.
The American Journal of Preventive Medicine published a study in April 2001 identifying trauma responses in those who had defected from North Korea. Of the defectors surveyed, post-traumatic stress disorder was suspected in 56% of them. Above average results in anxiety and depression were found in 90 to 91% of them. The conclusion of that study reads as follows: the burden on the part of North Korean migrants in China who experience trauma appears to be very high. An international call for action is warranted to monitor and safeguard the mental health status of this vulnerable segment of people and respond to their urgent psychiatric and medical care needs. But I guess because they're shit-talking North Korea, they're just in it for the money, right?
Yeah, that's what everybody goes to. We don't even need to go any further into this. Partly because tonight's going to be a very short stream.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jeremy Park. I'm a North Korean defector human rights activist. So recently, Kim Yo-jong's core support members got executed brutally by Kim Jong-un. And this has a lot of implications. So first of all, within North Korean elites, they have been wondering which line do we have to side. So North Korea is all about survival. Even though you're elite, poor, nobody's safe. They all have to survive, right? Nobody's life is guaranteed. There's no human rights. Whenever Kim Jong decides to kill, they're gonna get killed. So they have to really smart which line they choose. So during Kim Jong-il, the second Kim was coming, people who chose Kim Jong-il's side Later, they got all promoted, had a good life. But the people who were loyal to Kim Jong-il's father, the first Kim Il-sung, they all got purged later. So they were wondering, if Kim Yo-jong gonna be the next year leader, then we have to show her that our loyalty early on. So when later she replaced Kim Jong-un, then we are safe and we are gonna get good opportunities. So that was like the framework of North Korea's elite. This execution of these two top powerful people who were supporting Kim Yo-jong got brutally executed by Kim.
Okay, do we have any actual evidence of this?
Kim Jong-un. And that means Kim Jong-un says, Kim Yo-jong is not going to ever replace me. She's a mere slave to me, a tool for me like all of you. And if you ever show your loyalty to her, not me, you're all gonna die. I think that was like a very clear message, and now North Korea's elites are clearly know that they are not going to, they cannot survive without Kim Jong-un, right? Their only way for them surviving is being loyal to Kim Jong-un. And Kim Jong didn't just stop there. He literally made his younger sister going on a stage in front of this like a party gathering. In front of there, North Korea has this something called a self-criticism session, where you go up on a stage in front of everybody, you criticize yourself. Say, like, maybe I was not a good revolutionary, I was not a faithful socialist, but you know, the party and the leader is merciful, they forgave me for my sin. However, next time I will become better revolutionary. And in that session, it's a very...
Okay, so I'm not really seeing anything, but Kim Jong-un has been trying to systematically eradicate his entire family for a while now, so I don't know. That's something to keep an eye on.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, now we get to the middle for DPS.
Cleanse as soon as we're out.
I got cleanse, let's kill.
Check to see if you have that debuff.
Cleansing in middle.
What?
He dead?
What?
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Of course, Crowder. Most people don't understand Marxism. Matt Gaetz explained. There's nothing you can't explain Matt Gaetz. What?
Atheists are video game addicts. I will tell you right now, I love that title.
Put out a 2-hour documentary. You know what all these atheists have in common? Video games.
Fuck them. What? They're
They all
gamers?
play video games. And Harry Potter, you get on their channel, they're in fantasy land. That's all they ever do.
Well, that's going too far. Harry Potter?
They can't think for themselves.
And games?
They say, oh, you're crazy, Brother Powell, for believing in a creator. Oh, you're insane. No, you're crazy. And you need to get off the video game system, and somebody needs to preach to them the gospel of Jesus Christ, and so that they can be saved. That's what we need.
Amen.
And I'm sick and tired of these stinking video games.
Yeah, fuck those things.
You
just suck at
And
them.
that god and creator is Ninja. Oh my god, wait, this is the same channel that posted the God Hates Video Games? Wait a minute, how many video game lectures are there? Skillet exposed. Skillet? The Christian band that made popular hits such as Rebirth, Savior, Monster, and all the other shit you would hear in a Call of Duty montage back in 2009? They are demon-possessed people?
And worldly music is the song of fools.
Oh,
the song
shit,
of people
I knew
that
it.
don't believe on the Lord. Why do you
Music is
worship
the devil.
some wicked whoremonger
Okay.
They're demon-possessed people.
Lead singer John Cooper joins us now by Skype.
Hey,
to talk
John,
about their new
you
album,
demon.
their faith, and the ministry opportunities.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, what do you want?
Every day, more and more artists or
Here we
bands
go.
in the Christian industry, this is an article I'm reading,
He's
speak
not
about
in a bathroom. Oh, wow, he is in a bathroom. Wait, that's kind of nutty. It just shows how little respect he had for CBNnews.com, I guess. Ah, right, I have an interview. I'm just going to go to the shitter at the restaurant here.
In an interview with STL today, frontman of the band Skillet, John Cooper, went into greater detail about why he and his band prefer to avoid using the word Christian.
Oh, you blasphemer.
So this is how
John!
listen to this.
How could you?
I just tell people
You spit in
I'm
the face
a
of the
hard
Lord.
rock band. I leave Christian out. He told STL today. A lot of people don't know what Christian rock is. Yeah, they do. That's a lie. Or they
No.
think
What do you
it's only
mean?
for Christian people. We're not a
I
band
don't
that
know
only
about that
sings
claim.
to Christian people. Well, then you're not. That's not Christian.
Yeah,
If you're
atheists go to
appealing
hell.
Atheists?
Yeah.
Your message isn't Christian.
You should be
Sorry.
killing them in the
Put all
streets or
Jesus words in there
something.
you want, but it's not Christian. I think it was last night. Sherry's like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, garbage, and I turned it off. But the song was totally
Yeah, I'd
stupid.
rather listen to the same
I
fucking
don't even
3
remember what the
songs
name
at
of the song
church
was,
on
but
repeat.
I'm glad it's not like stuck in my head.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, my faith in Jesus is everything. You're going.
He seems like a nice guy. Which is why he's a demon.
16 says in hymns and spiritual songs, singing with melody in your heart to the Lord, singing with grace in your heart to the Lord. But verse
This
17
guy
says,
can't
"For
sing
the
for
flesh
shit, I
uh,
lusteth
promise you
against the
that.
Spirit, and the spirit against
Probably
the
sounds
flesh,
like diarrhea
and these are
being pushed through a
contrary to
trombone. Why women should not say amen in church.
What?
What is that?
Spirit. But the Bible says in 1 Timothy 2:11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Let your
Basically reset
women
a hockey
keep
fan.
silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. But they
Whoa.
are commanded to be under
What
obedience,
the
as also
fuck?
saith the law.
This is in the Bible?
And if they will learn anything, let them ask their
What?
husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. Now, it says
Holy
in 1
shit.
Timothy 2:11, let the woman learn in
This is in the
silence
Bible and not
with
like
all subjection.
on
So therefore,
Facebook?
obviously, when it's
Yes,
learning time,
What the fuck,
it's silence time. See what I mean? So what it's saying is that they are to learn.
I love the
in
guys
silence.
in the front row.
It's silence time.
I'm trying to learn about God. She's not welcome in here. It's a boys' club. Boys and shit. We like that. Not you. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to learn about the Bible. Am I right, Brother Sean?
It says when the learning is going on, they are not permitted to speak. When the learning
No,
is
that's
happening,
reasonable.
they're to be inside.
No,
when
okay,
the
yeah,
preaching
okay.
of God's word is taking place, first of all, it's not for a woman to be doing the preaching. And second of all, it's not for women to be speaking. Even the Bible's really clear. Even if they were to have a question,
All right, now I see.
they're not to ask that question in the church.
No, of course not. Why would
Number
they?
two, even if they want to
I guess God doesn't like women.
husband,
It's shocking to me that I don't see a wedding ring on his finger. This dude is a catch.
Right?
Are you kidding me? You're telling me
he's
this
not married. What the
pussy
fuck?
slaying machine is single? Oh, what in tarnation? Oh, what kind of world do we live in? Or a good old red...
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Hey, I looked at these. I went over these yesterday. So, yeah. That's going to be it for me. I hope y'all have enjoyed the video, stream, thing. Take care of yourselves. Stop being utter dipshits and try